the age of 14, I witnessed the murder of my sister. And even though I survived the drive-by, I fell into a life of drugs and depression. As life went on, I noticed that my heart went cold and black, and I was all alone. As life went on, I still was lonely and abandoned. Decided to get married. Thought everything was gonna be all right until one day I got divorced and I decided I was gonna take my life. And I went through it, but God, Jesus saved me. Now I know, because
2005 was like the worst years for me. I was kicked out of my house in my senior year of high school. I went from home to home, living with a girlfriend. I had to sleep in a park for a couple of days. My relationship with some of my sisters isn't that great. But I landed here in Lighthouse, and God is working in me, and He saved me, and I'm surviving.
There was one night where I was feeling really upset, and I really was feeling a lot of tugs in my heart, a lot of heavy depression. I've struggled with drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking a lot of weed, and there was just a ton of more stuff that I've done in my life. But for some reason I felt, this heavy burden in my heart. So, long story short, I start walking. I walked to this park near my house where I used to hang out as a kid, and I walked through this trail, and it goes all the way to sewer pipes. It was dark that night. It was pretty cold, and these sewer pipes, they sort of go over the river that we have near our area, and right in front of me is black sky, stars, and a mountain right in front of me. And I was just talking to God for maybe the third time in my whole entire life, and I was just wondering what He wanted with me, because I felt like He was chasing me. And I yell out of frustration, because I didn't want to be depressed anymore. I just want to live my life. And I looked to the sky and I said, God, what do you want with me? What do you want in my life? And I yelled at the top of my lungs. And for some strange reason, I found myself going to church. I went to Temple Rock, and I was hearing a preacher. His name was Pastor Carmelo Roman. And during the whole speech, he says, I don't know why I'm saying this, but whatever you've been trying to say to God, God wants to let you know that I heard your cry. Jesus saved my life because I was about to take my own, because I had nothing to live for, and that what makes me a survivor.
When I turned 25 years old, I decided to have this big birthday bash. I was turning 25, so I rounded up all my friends, and we decided to go to this club in the city, up in New York City. And we went up there, and all the boys came along. We just were drinking and partying all night, dancing all night long. And when it was all said and done, about 4 o'clock in the morning, we decided that we wanted to go to a diner to get something to eat. So a couple of buddies jumped in my car, a couple of other guys jumped in my other friend's car, and as we made our way to this diner, we just decided to race a little bit. He was speeding, and I was speeding right behind him. I was trying to keep up with him, and on this pretty dangerous S-turn, I was doing about 90 miles an hour, and my car, I lost control of the car, and I hit the wall, and my car spun out, and as I was spinning out, all 4 tires blew out. A couple of guys banged their heads, and whatever the case was, and when the car stopped spinning, we were pretty much facing traffic, and I saw this box truck coming right at us, and all I could do was hold on for dear life, and the box truck managed to swerve around us, and I remember hearing his tires screeching as he tried to make his way around us. And the wind of the truck pretty much rocked our car back and forth as he just flew right by us. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, what just happened? And I know the Lord spared my life that day, because shortly after that, I gave my life to Christ. And that's why today I'm a survivor.